Well, hello there, and welcome back to Freeform Disney. I'm Jeremy, and hey, it's going to be time for the 7th episode of What If. So we're 2/3 of the way through. After tonight, we'll be a little further than that. Because we only have 9 episodes in Season 1. Originally, it was going to be 10, but they bumped one back, COVID reasons, to next season. And I guess we have 2 seasons of 9, really, is what we're looking at right now. Let's see, who do we got? Hello there to Evie. Hello there to Barbarella. Hello there to, Star Miko Wars. And hello there to Jurassic Boy Carter. And hello there to Darscal. So hello there, hello there, hello there. Good to have you all around. Let's see some questions in there. Evie's first question will be, watch Star Wars Visions tonight as well or not? The answer is going to be no. I put up a poll. I was curious what people were feeling on that. And it looked like definitely the strong majority wanted to go ahead and do it as a marathon, but on a different day. So we will go ahead and maybe this Sunday, let me fully figure out the time links and how the whole thing fits together as to the best time, which I'll be able to figure out after all of this because it'll actually be up on the site. I know their relative range that they're supposed to be somewhere between 13 to 22 minutes each, but I don't know how that fully stacks out yet. So I'll figure it out once I can see all of that. So I'll put something up tomorrow up on the channel for the live stream notification for it and all of that, so you'll be able to go ahead and find that tomorrow. Let's see. Oh, and thank you to everyone who did go ahead and partake over in that poll, too. Because I really wasn't sure what the best way was to go about it, because it's a bloody mess since we shoved all 9 episodes up just like that. Well, not episodes, really. All 9 shorts up just like that, and on the same day as a What If, so it was a mess in the first place. No good way to deal with that one right there. I wish they'd gone 1 per week and kept it on Fridays. Wish they'd done it, but we can't have everything. Hey, on the plus side, we do get they just announced that there's some new Boba Fett special look at the legacy of the character thing on November 12th that will be coming out on Disney Plus Day. I think I got the right name. I think they're calling it Disney Plus Day. So that's pretty cool, actually. Obviously, I'm sure it's to build a little hype as well for Book of Boba coming in December, no doubt about that. But, that's going to be pretty cool. Hey, hello there to Chosen Nightwolf. Welcome back, welcome back. Barbarella, did anyone watch the Emmys? I did not. Maybe some other people in the chat did. Not sure. Not one of those that I did, though, so. Very bored filming in Canada, huh? Oh, ouch. Let's see. So, who do we have on good big Emmy winners? Because I said I didn't pay attention to that, so what did some of our big shows walk away with? Any of them actually go hold the big titles? So looks like The Crown did well. No surprise, good show. You said both Mando and WandaVision won. Nice, nice. Very good, very good. Let's see. Just taking a look at it here. Oh, hey, it looks like we're at time. 11:50, so it's probably up. But let's see if it is. Yes, it is. And hey, the rumors were correct. It is Thor today. For, I think, our longest yet? No, Doctor Strange was longer. This is the second longest of our What Ifs so far. Well, now that's an interesting title off the bat. What if Thor were an only child? So that's what leads to Party Thor here, huh? And Captain Marvel, based on the thumbnail. Yo. Okay, everybody get pulling that up. And let me know immediately over in the chat if you have any problems. Otherwise, we're going to get started rolling here in just a moment. See you afterwards, Evie, Scal. So we'll get to talk about whatever we see in this second longest episode right here. Okay. So with that, everyone's going to have your copy of it up. I've got mine, and I'm going to count you in, and then we'll start it up. So in 3, 2, 1, go. And timer over my head in case things get missynced for some reason. Sometimes I don't, I always go, ooh, should I say something else here during this title sequence? I think I probably made more than plenty of comments about it, having gone through just a few times with all of you. Still curious when we get the next big incarnation of it, though. At what point in the 4th phase will they change it up, or will they wait till phase 5? I don't know. Or maybe they'll do it next year. Just be a 2022 update to it. Tom Hiddleston, Kat Dennings, Samuel L. Jackson, Jeff Goldblum, Kobe Smulders. Ooh, we got some good people. Hey, Clark Gregg, Frank Grillo, Taika Waititi, Karen Gillan. Seth Green's back in again. Interest? Maybe I shouldn't pay too much attention to the names, knowing who those go to, but... I mean, the one I'm most intrigued by is that Seth Green's back in here, though. I wonder if he'll bring the character to life, quote-unquote. I won't say which character that is, just in case... I won't spoil it for you, in case you don't catch who Seth Green is in this one yet. First try. Good luck with that one. Yo. That's a little more pessimistic / cynical right there. Oh boy. That's some fun artwork. What a happy reunion for father and son it looked like there. Party time everywhere. You go do work. I'm gonna go party. Bye. Yeah. Bring some of the others in. Wow. Cat Denning's having fun with this. Yeah, see, there's Howard the Duck. Seth Green, by the way. Oh, a bizarre episode so far. That's for sure. Ow. Now, Howard the Duck's interesting. I mean, we brought him in back in the movies in a really brief, tiny way, and now he's been in here twice in a much bigger way. Be interesting to see if we go there. Shh. We're just having fun bringing tons of people in here, huh? All of this, no military, no shield, nothing coming in here. Yeah, a little late, but here they are. Rocket. Okay, now someone's going to have to explain the acting director piece there. By the way, as much as I love her, she's not second in command to S.H.I.E.L.D. anyway, though. Unless I'm highly mistaken on my memory on things. And we're having fun cameoing in all kinds of different people from around the universe right here, huh? If this doesn't give you all the more questions on Loki's side, given that we were saying this is canon. So is Thor here in this sense actually worthy? By the way, I'm guessing this is the reason that this what if was done in the first place. Really, just to see this matchup in this fight. Just a guess. Who was that? It was someone, right? Dang. Ouch. I, well, the episode was fun anyway. See, this is where I really wish What If was not canon. I mean, I'm fine with this in a non-canon sense. Ultron with all the stones, huh? Dang. Yeah, that ending indeed, huh, Evie? I mean, the ending sounds fun as to where that might go, but. It's always nice artwork here during the credits. You know, I do like that. It's nice. What to say about this one, huh? Oh, what a mess. What a mess. I think my simplest comment is I wish it weren't canon. And whatever, sure, they're having fun with it, doing whatever, sure. Problem, of course, is that it is canon, right? So technically, we have to imagine that all of that could have really happened like that, right? Well, my headcanon doesn't agree. What can you do? That said, I will say, As far as I was concerned, Kat Denning stole the episode right there. I mean, dang. And she was having fun with that role. No ifs, ands, or buts there. You could tell. Dang. Yeah, no kidding, Evie. A lot of things that don't make sense timeline-wise, or in a whole ton of other ways. We want to comment about how everybody could travel there just like that, easily. And why some of these people would be here, just randomly interacting with each other. Right. No. The only reason they're there is we thought it'd be fun and toss them in as cameos. Not because it would make any dang sense. Not because anybody cared to question how this would work in the MCU. Or the MMU, as the case may be. And dang if that's not part of the problem of What If as a whole. Is too often it's, we thought this would be fun, we did it. We didn't care if it actually made sense to happen or have to figure out an argument for how it actually works. We just did it. Which, again, if it's not canon, then it's fine, right? Sure, whatever they're doing, they're having fun with it. No kidding, Scal. Why couldn't that be the one that got pushed to season 2, right? Yeah. I won't disagree with you there. And Nebula made no sense at all, says Evie. Yeah, amongst other things. I don't think the Grandmaster made a whole heck of a lot of sense in there either. But, yeah. Also, should we comment on Howard the Duck being there? Timeline-wise, maybe I guess he wasn't part of the Collector's Collection yet at this point? Maybe? Seems unlikely, but I suppose it's possible. And Surtur just popping up too. Again, they just wanted to do it. They didn't care. And I've seen that in other episodes of this too, where they just don't care about how it fits into a larger universe or how these characters should actually be acting or what it means for Bucky to actually have to kill Zombie Steve, for instance. And instead he jokes about it with the line that is like one of the most symbolic things about how heavy and serious their friendship is. I mean, it's just one of the emblematic problems I have with What If as a whole. But, anyway. Anyway. So I just don't fully know what to do with this series as a whole. Again, part of the trick, yes, the MCU in the past has retconned itself on occasion. And maybe that's essentially how we'll treat some of these things that may actually come into the MMU as a whole. Like, connect over to our main universe, shall we say. Because by saying it's canon, I'm assuming some of that will come into live action. And we've already heard rumors here and there about that actually being the case. But that means those other live action properties, whether movies or shows, are going to have to do the job of retconning What If to actually make what that universe is that it came from make sense. Or just ignore it, maybe. That might be more accurately what they'll do. I don't know. I don't know. Let's see. Scal wanted information from a criminal. Just force him to watch this episode over and over. Woo! Yeah. Yeah. Evie, maybe the collector just brought his entire collection over. Yeah, sure. Of course. Why not? Hey, everybody. Y'all get a free day. We're partying. Oy, oy. I mean, yeah. God dang. Could probably spend half an hour breaking down all the problems with this one and how it doesn't make sense. I feel like you could spend half an hour spending going, no, this doesn't make sense. It doesn't work because of this and this. Maria Hill? No, she wouldn't be acting director. That doesn't make sense. Would you really go ahead and have Surtur over here? This whole weird thing where everybody, all these other characters, even the Grandmaster, is scared of Frigga coming over, and they're going to help Thor clean up. And 100% Evie. 100%, that's my comment too. As you're saying, if it wasn't canon, would have enjoyed it, but it being canon doesn't make any dang sense. I still say I enjoyed Darcy, Kat Dennings' part in here. That was fun. If nothing else. And I mean, some of the other people who came in and did their voices in here, the voice cast in it was impressive. I mean, definitely had some fun in here. I won't deny that. But, yeah. Anyway. Yes, Gal. Apart from the Ultron appearance, you want nothing from this to come into live action. Here, here. Here, here. Yeah. In what way can I disagree with you? Wait, I can't. Yeah. It's like, no, the Ultron thing is an interesting tease. Clearly, we'll bring it back in. I mean, Ultron, was actually part of the trailer. Not that exact shot, but it was part of the trailer. But we've already long since heard that got bumped back to season 2. So I have no expectation of seeing it here. Which is also why I'm wondering if our follow-up to our Killmonger episode will come in this season or next season. Even though we had a piece that was in the actual trailer. I don't think I showed it last time. I mentioned it last time. But I don't think I actually showed it because amongst all my many pictures I took that I could potentially use for things, back from the very first trailer, actually. Let me go pop it up over here in a second. Just gotta go grab it and I'll show it. In case you don't know what I'm referring to on that one, which is perfectly fine. But we did actually have a piece that was shown in there. Oh, actually, let me show this first. This is the piece in regards to Ultron that was in the original trailer. But again, this is, probably in season 2 from everything we've heard. Speaking of things in the trailer we haven't seen yet, Black Widow and Taskmaster's shield right here. From the original trailer, I should say, not the later mid-season trailer they put out. Here we go. This was the other image from the original trailer that is, I guess I should point this way, that I was talking about, where you can see, well, there's Shuri, and up here, we've got Pepper Potts, brain, and then the Darmalage around. So, as it's certainly something that didn't happen in the Killmonger episode, but you can see this is clearly a follow-up to the episode we watched last week. That was last week, right? Yeah, it was. I almost want 2 different what-ifs. Like, I assume they're going to go with Pepper and Shuri winning, yada yada, Killmonger will lose. I kind of love to see the other side of that what-if. Let's go with that one and the opposite direction. Have 2, why not? More separate universes. Yeah, I agree with you, Scal. Everything you need to know about this episode and that emoji. Not going to disagree with you there. Oh yeah, Evie. Yeah, always enjoyed Darcy even before WandaVision. Indeed, she's grown into the part so much better though nowadays, even than back in the first couple of Thor movies. But yeah, indeed. Evie, let's say, one of the best episodes of the series. T'Challa Star Lord had a lot of things that don't really add. Yeah, no, you're right. You're right. To be sure. No, there's a lot. I think I was more willing to forgive the show, What If, for some of that early on, because it wasn't egregious yet at that point. I mean, that was the second episode of the entire thing. Whereas the first one, well, hewed very close. It was the second, yeah? Yeah, I think so. Whereas the first one hewed very close to the original Captain America movie. And so I think I was willing to forgive a little bit of that there. But clearly, I mean, I was willing to forgive a little bit too because I said, okay, well, they got crushed down to this time frame, so they didn't have time to go ahead and show why we could somehow believe this happened. At this point, I'm not giving them that benefit of the doubt anymore. I think it's pretty clear. And man, if this episode doesn't make it clear. Because we're talking same creator, same writer on all of this, or head writer anyway. It's pretty clear they don't care. I mean, they care to a degree, but really they just want to go ahead and toss whatever on the screen without having to go ahead and worry about how it actually fits in and how those characters really act and how it really makes sense. And that's what we've got here, which is fine if it's not canon. So you're right, though, talking about T'Challa Star Lord, that there are things that don't add up in there, too. You're right. The devil Easter egg on the bridge scene, at least. Devil Easter egg on this bridge. Not sure. I'm not remembering that one. I know I saw Mantis in the background at one point on the bridge. So we had a ton of people who were just hiding in the background while we were on that bridge. Let's see if I can drop back to the bridge there. Not on this spot on the bridge. Must be in a different spot in there. At night, well, if they're playing in the sandbox of the multiverse. Yeah, that would seem an accurate enough statement right there. Yeah, I'm not seeing it. Let's see. Too many bloody people on this bridge to try to go catch everyone. Like a vampire-looking thing, but red and tall. Not seeing it yet. Mephisto is a myth. Never happened. Or the follow-up somewhere later. Someday we'll get Mephisto, right? Yeah, onward and upward. Even if this was not the greatest episode, shall I say. Yeah, no, this is probably the weakest of the bunch. Yep, yeah. Yeah. But, yeah. What if as a whole, 7 episodes in, I think I have to go ahead and comment. I don't think 2 more episodes of What If are going to change its overall place, but What If is the bottom. It's the bottom out of everything Marvel for me. I just don't know what the heck to do with it. There's some good ideas, there's some fun ideas in it, and some fun stuff, but but dang. Ah, well. What can you do, right? Can't all be golden, I suppose. Hey. Let's see. Scal's going to put a picture in the chat, of that moment that you're talking about. Cool, cool. It's like, yeah, I've looked for it, and I have not seen what you're referring to yet. So I'm not sure what it is. Yeah, no, I'm definitely not sure. I think I've looked through all the bridge pieces now at this point. I'm not sure. Evie, or Scal saying Evie. Oh, talking about Mephisto still. Who knows? I mean, I don't know what way they'll choose to introduce Mephisto when they finally do. Be interesting. That'll be a big time coming when we do finally get there. Evie previously considered What If the second lowest because the Falcon and the Winter Soldier hasn't aged well. But this episode's not good. Falcon and the Winter Soldier hasn't aged well. Oh, you just mean out of the shows. Okay. I meant everything when I said that. So, yes, I was putting that down below my lowest pieces of the MCU. I would definitely go ahead and watch The Incredible Hulk again before watching this episode, as part of canon, let's put it that way. Easily. Oh, the trailer for Hawkeye. Yes, looks fun. I want to see the actual Rogers the musical now, too, at some point. Yeah, if Mephisto shows up, Multiverse of Madness is a great potential spot for it. Although that's a packed movie already, too, so maybe somewhere else down the line. But yeah, you mean just amongst the shows that Falcon and the Winter Soldier hasn't aged well for you. So as it hasn't aged well as you've gone back and watched it again and it didn't work as well for you? Or just not liking certain aspects of it? I was going to say, I really liked most of Falcon and the Winter Soldier. I definitely really enjoyed that one. If anything, my biggest problem is that we take a rather hand-waving, slightly BS kind of way out of it at the end. We'll just give a nice talk to the powerful people that do this, and now they'll do the right thing. Good luck with that. It's not quite how that tends to work. I mean, that would be probably my biggest negative on it. But, I mean, that hardly sours me on the show as a whole. Yeah, he said Falcon Winter Soldier soured on you at one point. At one point, it was in your top 5 MCU things ever. Wow, that's souring quite a ways for you there. Curious what what it is that soured it for you, but anyway, what else do we got? Miko there that Mephisto has to show up at some point. I mean, all these tricks. Well, yeah, but it certainly didn't show up in WandaVision, so who knows, right? This one of the things that the MCU has done for a while is they will seed Easter eggs into places that could mean something later on. And they might do nothing with those Easter eggs, so certainly it could go either way. But if it is, then they get to look like geniuses later and say, haha, we planned that. Or it looks like we did anyway. I'm sure Feige knows whether he has an intent of bringing Mephisto in anywhere in the next 10 years. I'll make a bet on that. But beyond that, no idea. No idea. Oh, you think Evie soured on Falcon Winter Soldier because of Zemo's awesome dance moves? Oh, come on, Evie. Gotta get with the dance moves. Oh, that was too much fun. I love that they actually responded to everybody's love for it by actually putting up a longer clip. And again, not the full piece, but certainly a longer clip, which they just looped and looped and looped over for, I don't know, how long did they make it in the end? Was it a 20-minute section of it? I mean, it was like a 30-second section looped for 20 minutes or something like that. Maybe 20 seconds. Something, anyway. But no, that was definitely fun. Definitely loved that. Oh, they kept it looping for an hour? Okay. I didn't remember on the top of my head. But yeah. That's great responsiveness. Whoever just threw that together had a lot of fun with it. And hey, we did get to see more of Zemo dancing out of it anyway. Okay. Okay. Anybody got anything else to toss into chat? If so, go ahead and toss it in there now. Otherwise, I'm probably going to get taken off here shortly. And as I said, I'll figure out fully how that timing looks on Visions. It looks like a lot of them are on the shorter side, and I'm assuming it's including all that tons of post-credit. So, given that, that'll probably make it a lot easier to fit it in. So I will go ahead and put something up. I say tomorrow, but I guess technically even in my time zone it's today now. So Wednesday. Wednesday, expect something going up 12 hours-ish. Or so, maybe, let's say somewhere between 10 to 15 hours from now. Somewhere in there probably. I'll put it up on the channel and you'll have the thing saying what time it is, and you can go ahead and get the whole little notification for when I go ahead and go live with it. So expect it to be in that time frame there. And I'll put it up. 9 scale, but yeah. And the longest one, yeah, is 25, but again, that's 25 with all the extra localization credits I'm imagining in there. And given that they have both the English and the Japanese casts, I'm imagining those localization credits might be significant. I don't know. But yeah. Yes, indeed. Well, anyway. Pascal thinking the Gamora episode next. That'll be cool. Let's hope for a good one here. I mean, certainly there have been good ones in here. And hopefully we can all just pretend this one didn't happen. We'll move on, have a good one next week. Evie, you say Falcon and Winter Soldier need to be 9 episodes instead of 6 because of the Power Broker stuff. Well, yes, the Power Broker stuff was, yeah. Enough said. But definitely one of the weaker points. Won't disagree with you on that. Well, anywho, anyhow, I'm not too worried about that on the power broker side of things. I expect later things to flesh it out more. So that's kind of where I sit on the power broker in that sense. Is while it was weak there, I expect it will be strengthened later on by other pieces, whether shows or movies. Scowl, or the Marvel Star Wars crossover which we all want and need. Yeah. Yes, and if done well, that could be a ton of fun. Okay, everyone. So I'm going to get dropping off for now. Thank you all for going ahead and joining. Am I going to watch Visions in Japanese or English? I never did make a final decision on it. My worry about watching them in Japanese is reading subtitles and trying to track your chat at the same time. That's actually my biggest worry about trying to do it. Otherwise, probably not a question for me that I probably would go Japanese language, at least for everything other than the Boba Fett one. The Boba Fett one, just because it is Tamura Morrison playing Boba Fett, means I lean quite toward that. Otherwise, yeah. So, it depends. Can I read subtitles, pay attention, talk with all of you, do all of the same? Oof. Tricky. Tricky. So, yeah. That is the debate. I mean, I'm thinking I probably will go Japanese here, because it's how I want to hear it anyway. Other than the Tamura Morrison one. But yeah. Well, anyway. With all that said, I will see probably a bunch of you back there for that in not too long. And I'll see you back next week here for the next What If, which will be a much better one. And until then... let's see, Barbarella saying Thor still got with Jane Foster. Indeed. True. And a bunch of people saying bye till later. So, to everyone, have a magical day, and may the Force be with you for all time, always.